Hey everyone, Scribbles here. Thought I would draw an eye today. Let's get started. Just gonna use a multimedia. Never know what I like to use. Usually I use no references, so just kind of go off my mind. So gotta remember an eye is an eyeball. Pick your direction where you kind of want to have the eye to look. Always remember to go light. I want to erase, so I want to add a little reference to a shadow. Notorious highlights. Spot of reflected glare. As you can see, I kind of work fast, hence the whole kind of Scribbles kind of name. Patience was always my thing. Hardest thing to control. In my later years, it's gotten a little easier. Kind of it's kind of gotten easier, so. And sorry for the delays in speech. Sometimes I just cannot talk and draw at the same time. Or if I do, I sound like an idiot. Sometimes I also think multiple thoughts, so at the same time, sometimes I can combine them, get word tied. Sounds weird. I'm sure other people have the same problem. And as you can see, I also just use anything and everything. Crayola, pencils, markers, all that kind of stuff. Expensive products, cheap products, doesn't really matter. If you know what to do and have a good technique, you can kind of make anything work to a certain extent. And when you're just working on some stuff, why use all of your expensive art supplies? So, how is everyone doing? I know eyes are usually a favorite subject for many, and everyone has a different style and all that stuff, so I got different styles depending on how I want to do things, so. Always remember an eyeball is a ball. It's a three-dimensional object, so it's got all sorts of effects. You know, you got shading. It's a shiny, so you got reflection surfaces, light, shadow, form, all the fun stuff. So I am not putting the video at any type of different speed, I'm just doing my thing. And sorry for having such a quietness. Don't really, not too techy. I'm an older artist, so I never really bothered to get involved with much stuff. I used to have Adobe Photoshop that I used to play around with all the time. But that was many years ago. In what I like to call the before times. And to get a point of view, I used to watch Bob Ross every Saturday morning in real time. So I am that old to see that stuff. I used to watch an old Scandinavian dude too. He was kind of funny, had a good old accent, good old oil painter. old school oil painter. Some of my first mediums were watercolor and oil, just kind of played around with. So, alright, let's just finish up here. I see it's already 10 minutes. That's pretty long while for people to just sit here and watch me, but if you like it, cool. I like it too. Interesting fact about blue eyes is actually is more of an absence of melanin, and due to the absence of melanin there is much more light refraction, causing it to kind of have the same effect as the blue sky, even though if you take nitrogen gas and ionize it, you get the sky color, or sky blue color. And it's just interesting little tidbits. Alright, let's just kind of finish up here. Sorry if my hand is getting in the way. Left-handed. Just gonna have to deal with it. I gotta deal with a right-handed world, so... Remember, the eyelids go over the eyeball, so the ball is more apparent in some people than others. As an artist, one of the main things you kind of learn if you want to draw people or anything like that is you got to know your anatomy. Basically, you gotta know your basic tools of reality. Unless you're looking at something. Also, part of the fact of blue eyes and the refraction of the light creating the blue color is it's also found in northern areas in colder regions where you're going to have more problems with the sun glare. So, that is about it for now. Do another one. Tell me what you guys think. And see you guys next time.